It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's
big group substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Watford comes in for Grant. Little's checked in for Thibault. And it's Sharp in for Lillard. And so in the game for the Suns, they've got MP, Cameron Payne out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Baisley in at center, locking down the middle. Ross finds MP. Outside Payne. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Blazers ball.
And here are the Trailblazers now. 11-point game. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
Yeah, you want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Ross for three. He's off on that one. Now the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
All the rumors swirling about the Blazers and whether they trade Damian Lillard or not, but they decided to keep him in Portland, build around him, and try to make the most of this shining star's window.
It's good.
It's impossible to win when you give up second and third chances to score.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Three-pointer Sharp. Drains the triple. Sharp's got 5 points. Right, and when the Blazers shook things up, many thought they'd do a full rebuild, Brent.
Yeah, but B.A., how do you get full value for a guy like Damian Lillard? I just don't think the return coming back would equate to that. So they've reworked the roster, and we'll see if these guys can get back to postseason play and then rely on Dame time.
4 on the clock. Nice shot by Ross.
And they've quickly gathered 8 second chance points thus far.
Simons against Payne. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, we've seen Anthony Simons gradually progress over time and given opportunity with Lillard being hurt last year. And this guy is showing that he's an offensive guy and ready to explode.
And Brent Simons is one of those guards you love having in your rotation.
Yep, a volume three-point shooter. And the one thing about him, B.A., that's standing out is the ability off the bounce to get to that shot. He's very good at it at a young age.
Back to Payne. Outside Ross. Fires from deep, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Pass to Little. And here's Simons. Over Payne. Here's Watford. Oh, MP with a block.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Craig, no good. Portland's shooting just 22% in the early stages of this one. Here's Simons. The Suns clear it.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Craig passes to MP. The layup misses. And so here's Portland. They trail by 11. Little. Oh, great D that time from Craig.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
And the Blazers making a change here. Reddish is checked in. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams. Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
And it's the Trailblazers ball. 15-point game. Pass to Simons. Here's Reddish. Three-pointer sharp. Trailblazers keep it alive. Payne against Simons. Pure from three-point range. Simons has got 7 points in the game.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
Payne finds Ross. Back to Payne. MP right side. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 14. And talking about MP, what a college career he had. Just fantastic in school, a star on many levels.
MP playing 3 years before coming to the NBA. That is rare these days, but I think it was great for his overall development. Of course, it helps winning a title in school.
Here's Payne. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
It was pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass, that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Payne and Booker in the backcourt. DeAndre Ayton is out there with MP. And it's Okogie in at the small forward. Inside. And Booker with the jam.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Lillard passes to Reddish. Back to Lillard. Pass to Graham. Lillard outside. Puts up a three. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Here's Okogie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Nowitzki. Outside Booker. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Thibault. And here's Nurkic. His last outing, he had 18 points. Thibault passes to Nurkic. Here's Lillard, defended by Payne. Lillard with the bucket.
You got to have your heads up on defense. Lillard's going to fire that as soon as he catches it.
And he lobs it up. Grant with a steal. Pass to Thibault. This one for three. They grab their own miss. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Nowitzki. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Reddish. Pass to Nurkic. Over Ayton. Nurkic shot is good. Nurkic has got his first bucket in this one.
And Nurkic testing his luck from the mid-range.
Now here's Booker. Here's Okogie. Outside Payne. Back to Okogie. And here's MP. Now Booker. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Grant. To the left wing. Outside Reddish. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix. Chris Paul comes in for Payne. Paul passes to Booker. From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Grant. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. His first shot coming late. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
It's all about the offensive boards. I mean, they're just a statement about toughness, trying to demoralize your opponent by outworking them, out-hustling them.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break, that'll add to your total in a hurry.
Here's Nowitzki. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Now here's Lillard. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
Yeah, what about his work on the glass? I mean, he was an all-around contributor to a winning effort.
Oh, MP with a block. Booker against Reddish. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time, Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen.
Pass to Reddish. Up top, Grant. Shot clock at 6. And the game is growing by leaps and bounds globally. How does the league continue to ride that wave?
Well, I'll tell you, BA, it's not hurting that you have an MVP that comes from Europe. I mean, Nikola Jokic bringing a lot of tension back to the league with his dominant play over here. But Commissioner Silver continues to explore all the corners in which he can continue to introduce the game, introduce the entertainment, and introduce the community aspect of what being a partner with the NBA is all about.
Pass to Booker. From downtown, it's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Here's Eubanks, covered by MP. Back to Thibault. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Thibault. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Grant's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Paul passes to MP. Back to Paul. With the teardrop. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Jeremy Grant.
When you guard CP3, you just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good. What do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? And when you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Pass to Reddish. 4-3. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. He shoots again, and he sinks the layup. Booker's got 11 points in the quarter.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Back to Lillard. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Timeout called, Portland.
Coach really needs to get his guys fired up and attacking the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and it's led to way too many second chance shots.
Who wants to update their fifth tonight with a free t-shirt?
So Portland going with almost an... Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
55.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker. He's checked in for Nurkic. He is checked in for the Suns.
Suns ball starts the second half. Let's hear it for your Blazers D.
Paul finds Booker. MP up top. Booker against Simons. Back to MP. Outside Paul. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Thibault on the wing. Doubled by Durant. For 3, here's Lillard. Durant pulls it in.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. He's covered by Grant. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Outside Thibault. Grant outside. Simons outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Booker. Simons' shot is good. Simons has got 11 points.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Grant against MP. Pass to Paul. Back to MP. Blocked! Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
Maybe worrying a bit too much about Lillard that time, dropping the dime to the unguarded player.
And year in and year out, there's one thing we know for certain about the Blazers. They've got some of the best fans in the NBA.
Durant, the pass to Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Pass to Eubanks. Now Simons. He's covered by Ayton. Grant with it. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And how about the fan base in Portland? They're passionate and they really understand the game.
That's so true, B.A. I mean, even in lean years, they come out to support their club. And when they're on top, all of Rip City gets caught up in the buzz. Portland's a great basketball town.
Here's Thibault, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Second personal foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They feel like they have an advantage inside, and so far they have done an excellent job exploiting it.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Watford's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Simons. Craig is checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Paul.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Pass to Watford. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Baisley, he's checked in for Phoenix. Ross comes in for Devin Booker. Outside Payne. Back to MP. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Damian Lillard picks one up.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Free throw good. MP. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
With a step back, drained it for 2 points. Payne's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, defenses are aware. Campaign is going to come at you. He's going to attack the rim. They play him that way, so that mid-range does open up for him.
Pass to Eubanks. Here's Sharp. He's got 9. Outside Thibault. Here's Sharp. From deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Suns.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Up top, Thibault, defended by Payne. Here's Sharp. Pass to Watford. Another shot. Goes up again. Here's Sharp. Let's go with a three. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Payne, pass to Craig. Thibault with a steal. To the middle. Here's Lillard. Here's Watford. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
That one doesn't drop. Now Portland takes it the other way. Here's Lillard. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You look at the resume of one Damian Lillard, and there's just no shortage of clutch moments and amazing individual performances in big playoff games.
Nurkic is checked in for Portland. Okogie's checked in for the Suns.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Outside Payne. Here's Okogie. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And with Lillard, he has to be considered among the best point guards of this generation, Brent.
Well, he said some interesting things with regards to comparisons, B.A. There's only one player at his position that he can accept being ranked behind, and that's Steph Curry. You talk about 2 guys up in the stratosphere of where point guards of today's game are playing, and Dame is sitting on that cloud 9 with Steph.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Sharp. Thibault. 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Count the basket.
Well, not allowing that contact to trip him up. Baisley made a very athletic finish there.
Grant outside. Pass to Thibault. For 3, here's Lillard. Nurkic inside. Baisley on him. Grant outside. Jacks up a 3. And Craig pulls it down.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Now here's Payne. Out to Craig. 1:14 left in the 3rd quarter. MP outside. Clock at 4. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up. Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
TJ Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Man, such a heartbreak last year as the Phoenix Suns had the opportunity to return to the finals, and it just felt like they were destined to get back there. That was their most wins in the season in franchise history. It just didn't play out that way. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Lillard passes to Thibault. Pass to Grant. Lets it fly. And that's good for 2. Grant's got 11 points.
And that's something Grant has worked on, capitalizing off the catch.
Payne against Lillard. Count it.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Lillard. Can't hit the step back J. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Making some changes. MP is checked in for Warren, and it's Paul in for Payne. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-3 run. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with MP, and it's Ayton in at the 5 spot.
And Grant, one of those players who year after year taking on more and more offensive responsibility.
Pass to Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 7 assists in the game.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Lillard passes to Nurkic. Here's Thibault. No good with the triple.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Pass to Booker. Now MP. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. And Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
And here's Thibault. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Booker. On the wing, MP. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, BA. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
Thibault passes to Grant. Uncovered. And there's the call on Yusuf Nurkic. That's foul number 2 for him. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Outside Booker. On the wing, MP.
2 minutes in the game. 2 minutes.
Lillard against Paul. Booker, the pass to MP. Back to Booker. Shoots over Simons. Booker no good. Portland's shooting 35% so far in this one. The shot. And there's Simons. That one's good. On the assist from Grant.
And Grant with a nice heads-up play, willing to make the next pass.
Outside Booker. MP right side. Back to Durant.
Curl, man, curl. Hey, right here.
Nails the 16-footer. Durant's got 18 points now here in the second half.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Kevin Durant.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Nowitzki, that one's good.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Simon's up top. Booker defending. Grant's shot is off. Outside Durant. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
What up, Ash? Press?
No. I gotta show you something. Just watch this.
Hey, what's MP stand for anyway? Sounds like a phone to me. Y'all got that MP29? That Nokia joint?
No. I think it stands for mostly pathetic.
No. Major poser.
Missed the point.
Musty pillow.
Yo, why is that so funny, though?
I think it's because she's an agent, and usually they're not funny. They're just suits. But this agent, she's very funny.
Oh, yeah.
They're supposed to be friends with everybody. You know what I mean? That's kind of their deal.
That is my deal. I'm either your friend or your worst enemy, and nothing in between.
You still salty Ricky Bennett didn't join your agency, Barbara?
Oh, come on now. I was just trying to help a brother out. It's not my fault that he doesn't understand the rules of the game.
Oh, Shep, I got a serious question for you.
What?
Why can't you be more of a leader like MP? Why are you gonna be so gosh darn selfish all the time?
Man, anyone looking up to that bum now? Good luck leading a team when you buried on the bench.
But you know who I really feel sorry for? Like, honestly? His girl. All these NBA players. She stuck with that clown? I mean, realistically, man, he probably got a whole closet full of cardigans and pleated khakis, right?